Tea time with Trav. Rashida and Kirk's son is the primary suspect of a homicide. Allegedly, the Gwinnett County Police is looking at him as the killer of his sister's boyfriend. What's going on, y'all? It's AyooTravv and I'm back. I'm back again. And I told y'all we was back. So, I'm dropping sauce everywhere. My word. I'm trying to look presentable for y'all like a sauce drip. Oh my God, this looks so good. So I was like, let's throw it back. What can we do to remind them that we're back? So I didn't want to do king crab. The king crab at Costco, it's not big. It's like they got smaller, but the prices went up. That don't make sense to me. But anywho, so I was like, let's do mussels. Mussels and shrimp, y'all. I'm gonna say grace, then we jumping in. I'm starving. And I know y'all like Trav, you ain't did mussels in front. I can't even remember last time I did mussels. I have no idea. Anywho, Father God, I come to ask you watch over this food. Please be nourishment to my body. Please my this is food properly in my prayer. Amen. Talking is done. Talking is done. Y'all look at this. This is just a big bowl of goodness. Oh my God. We got the green lip mussels. We got sausage, egg, corn. We got our lemon. Y'all already know what's going on. Woo! We getting deep up in the crevices, y'all. We going to old AyooTravv where we loading this bad boy. Ooh. Look at that right there. That better be focused. I need this shot for y'all. It's been so long. Camera, what are you doing, bro? Ooh. Why do it always get out of focus when I put this thing on lemon? If I squirt it up there, whatever. Oh my God. Oh. A little more sauce. Get back on there, lemon. I mean, I said lemon. That's onion. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm about to make a mess. I'm about to make a mess. Yeah, I'm not close up. Look at all that goodness, y'all. You better focus, camera. Ooh. How y'all day going today? Amazing. Got sausage. Yeah, looky. Y'all know I tell you all the time. The shell is where the flavor be at. So you got to. You gotta clean it. You have to clean it. I need garlic on there, all that. Put a little more garlic on there. Why the garlic trying to act funny? Ooh, it's hot. Woo! Yeah, I'm trying to keep this as neat as possible. Y'all let me know if y'all see any sauce drip, drop. Y'all see I'm back with a new tablecloth and everything. This is me showing y'all I ain't playing. And this tablecloth, I'm gonna be real cautious, y'all. Y'all see it's bright. That's why I keep like, oh, am I dropping something? Am I dropping something? Oh my God. Y'all just look at that. Look right there. Oh my God. That looks so good. Clean that sausage. Better like. I can eat the way I normally do, y'all. This sauce is hot. I squared it all up here. Cleaning on myself. Tea time with Trav. Bloop. Oh wow, so good. Excuse me. I'm gonna eat all the damn sausages. I don't want to come out. I will. I had these so long I forgot how to pull them all the way off. What's going on? False alarm. That's the way I was eating it. No pun intended. Have y'all heard the latest with Rashida and her family? And for those who asking who Rashida is, don't stress yourself out about it. Do not stress yourself out about it. Excuse me. Rashida's from Love and Hip Hop Land. That's what she's most known for. Or if you're on TikTok, she's known right now for a trend where they make fun of her. But oh, this garlic. I thought I had to shut them off. But no, all jokes aside, y'all. Rashida and Kirk's son is the primary suspect of a homicide. Allegedly, the Gwinnett County Police is looking at him as the killer of his sister's boyfriend, who's a rapper in Atlanta. Y'all. It's getting good. It's getting good. Not that the situation is good, but if somebody gets murdered, it's good when the police find out who the hell it is. So I stand by that. So their daughter, her name is Kelsey. So she's Kirk's daughter. Well, she's the stepdaughter. But Kai Frost is Rashida and Kirk's son that they have together. So I don't know how long she's been dating T Hood. Personally, this is my first time hearing about him, and it's sad because it seems like a lot of people in Atlanta do know his music. So he's clearly going to be missed. But the police were called to their house, and I believe it was like Snellville or something like that. And they found a person deceased, and that was rapper T Hood. Now, his family immediately went to social media accusing Kelsey of setting him up and her brothers of being the ones who took him out. But it don't stop there, y'all. His family's also accusing Kirk and Rashida of hiding him. They're saying that Kirk and Rashida came and picked up one of the brothers. So allegedly there was a domestic dispute. We really haven't gotten details on what that is. We'll kind of get into that of what we think it is. But so a lot of people are, you know, when you hear the word domestic, of course you think domestic violence. So people's first thought process is there had been a situation where maybe he may have put his hands on her. We don't know if that is true. We don't know if it is true. We don't know how long it's been happening. Excuse me. If it just happened that one night. But they're saying that she then got her brothers to confront him about it. Now, allegedly, one of the brothers actually lived there. The one that they are saying is the prime suspect, he allegedly lives in the house. So, it's making me wonder, was he not home when whatever occurred between them, or did something occur between them and he intervened and then he called the older brother? Because the older brother allegedly was at the house too when this happened. Where my phone at? Because I want to read y'all some stuff. Because to me, she completely threw her brothers under the bus. And you know I'm a snitch too. I'm a snitch. Y'all not about to get me caught up in no damn murder. I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail, not for no murder. Absolutely not. I ain't trying to go to jail at all. But definitely not no murder. Because you know what type of time you gonna be looking at? Do you know how they gonna treat you in there? And then you're gonna be in there with like real murderers. I ain't getting caught up in that. Let me tell y'all. So she hops on Instagram because people are accusing her of having something to do with it. Personally, I think she should have shut up. If you're innocent, shut up. She said that she hadn't been advised by plenty of parties not to speak. So why the hell are you doing it? I would hope that one of those parties that advised her not to speak publicly was a lawyer. But she says she cannot sit back and let this narrative go on. She then talks about how the love of her life is no longer here and blah, blah, blah. All of that. She said, she talked about how she's sick to her stomach. She don't wishes on anyone, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Not buying it, girl. And then she says, let me go to the next slide because she ain't saying much of nothing in there. I mean, she said much of nothing in all of it, but she said she loved him with all her heart. She would never let people bully her into, I guess, admitting that she had something to do with it. I really don't. She was just scrambling. And I mean, you know, whether innocent or guilty, she did lose her boyfriend. So I did kind of get a benefit of that. I felt like she was talking in circles. But she said she didn't harm anyone. She didn't ask anyone to harm him. She didn't call for anyone to come help her. She never asked for this, and she would never ask for this. So it's like, she talked about how they handle their business in private. So that right there, she also says, I didn't call my family for help. I'm the only girl, and I know we will be right back together the same night. If anything, I don't involve my folks in our business. I didn't call her brother. I didn't call anyone but his mother. I don't care who's involved. I don't condone this. Are y'all hearing what I'm hearing? She didn't call anyone. I didn't call his brother. That is my baby. I don't care who's involved. I don't condone this in big letters. What it sounds like to me is that she's saying, brother or not, I don't like what happened. I'm not okay with what happened. I will never be okay with what happened. So to me, it sounds like she's throwing her brother under the bus. Which, again, if you had nothing to do with it, I get it. I get it. However, she then was recorded talking to his family. 1 second, we're going to play that. Wait, where'd it go? No, I just seen this. Hold on. I thought I saved it. Yo, I'll be better prepared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. Okay.
I don't know. They maybe have the wrong information. They tried to find him. They sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big gun. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that was wrong. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck whether or not. Like, I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all, like, you can't. Like,
Did y'all hear what she just said? Let me turn it up a little bit, just in case y'all didn't. I'm gonna run that back.
I don't know. They maybe have the wrong information. They tried to find him. They sent the little SWAT team with the little shit with the big gun. They came and he was taken into handcuffs. I told you that was wrong. I don't condone that shit. I don't give a fuck whether or not. Like, I hear what y'all are saying, but y'all, like, you can't. Like, I don't condone that shit.
I had to swipe off. She was cursing a bit too much. But y'all hear what she just said? Brother or not, I don't condone that. So she's pretty much confirming. I don't know what it sounds like to y'all, but to me, that sounds like a confirmation that her brother did it. What that sound like to y'all? Don't take my word for it. I want to hear y'all thought. But, oh, this is a big sucker. But if y'all were an investigator. Oh, I thought they was about to drop the splash all over me. I had to jump back. If y'all were an investigator and you heard this audio, wouldn't y'all use that as a lead in your investigation? Because I would. I watch enough Law and Order, SVU, and all that stuff on the Investigation Discovery Channel. Anything is a possible lead if you ask me. I feel, ooh, that had really got me. Cause I was like, girl, Yo, did she or did she not just kind of bust this case wide open? I really want to know what y'all think. I could be digging too deep, but I don't think so.
I don't know. They maybe.
There was another video, I don't know where it went, but I don't want to keep scrolling through them because it's too many curse words, but I said, girl. Y'all, domestic violence is nothing to play with. It's nothing to play with. Unfortunately, domestic violence is much more common than we want it to be, more than it should be. And unfortunately, in a lot of cases of domestic violence, again, we don't know if this is really what happened. But police did use the term domestic dispute. But we do know, oftentimes, the victim stays. Unfortunately, the victim stays. So as a family member, this is why you shouldn't. I mean, it's easier said than done, but you should try to leave your loved ones out of your relationships as much as possible. Let's rip the band-aid off. Because when we get into these situations with our partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, when we do that, we eventually get over it, right? Because that's our partner. We love them. Da 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 da. You know who don't get over that? The people that love you. The people that love you hold on to that. They hold on to that. So they then start to treat your partner a certain type of way and da 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 da. And now they're mad at them. They don't like them. They don't want to be around them. And now you've just caused a division between the people you love the most and the person you love the most, right? Now your partner don't feel comfortable being around them, or they don't feel comfortable being around your partner, da 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 da. And now that's going to cause more strain on your relationship. Excuse me. Because you needed somebody to vent to, and now they're holding on to all of these emotions that you chose to let go. So then, in the event that this was a domestic violence type of situation, and her brother did this to protect him, one, he dead ass wrong. And I'm going to say that loud and clear. Dead ass wrong. Because murder is never the answer. And the fact that he shot that man 5 times, that's overkill. That's overkill. That there's no way that if this is truly what happened, there's no way that he can even claim self-defense and claim that it was in protection of her. Because realistically, more times than not, all it takes is one shot to stop them, to disable them, to disarm them, to weaken them. He did it 5 times. 5. You had a goal in mind, and that was to kill. Unfortunately, you're going down if that's what really happened. We're going to keep saying allegedly, because as the days go on, more information comes out. And now her, y'all, I'm torn when it comes to her. Because the way that she's overly explaining everything, it can mean one of two things. She really is innocent, and she's hurting. And she's okay with her brother going down because he did it. Or she's over-explaining herself to try to make herself seem as innocent as possible and not involved in any kind of way, which then starts to make her look a little bit guilty. You know? Because if she did, in fact, when they checked them phone records, them text messages, if she did, in fact, make a call to them around that time or sent a text or da-da-da-da-da, she's going to go down as well. And in the state of Georgia, I'm not too sure. I think in the state of Georgia, if you like kind of the one that sort of kind of put the hit out, you get just as much, like you're just as guilty as the actual shooter. I think. Where my sausages go? That, you know, the more you go down to the bottom, the hotter it is. I almost cursed. I know it's like that in some states. I don't know if it's like that in Georgia. I believe it is. But I'm not too sure. It's a terrible situation. And like I said, the family is even accusing Kirk and Rashida of coming and picking them up after the fact. So it's just like, damn, what Kirk and Rashida didn't get, you know, some type of charges or like, oh, it's messed up. But camera about to die. If she really did get them to do that and then completely flip the script on them, I want her to get more time than them. I want all of them, you know, to get as much time as possible, but I want her to get more time because you were the ringleader and then you lied about it. You set these people up to do your dirty work just to then throw them under the bus. No, boo. You get right up under that bus with them. And when them wheels start rolling, hello. Y'all know the rest. Oh, I got my beard here right there on my lower. Embarrassing. I don't like that. I don't like people that throw rocks and hide their hands. And it's coming across that she was the mastermind behind it. And the brothers carried out the plan. My sausages. I knew I should have made that whole. I cut it in half and then. I knew I shouldn't have did that. Dang. Oh, I got eggs. This egg ugly though. But whole egg. I didn't know if it was cooked all the way through the middle. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought it was a soft boiled egg. But it was good. I don't like that. And then you also have to know your people. Y'all gotta know y'all people. If you know your people are overly protective and will do something to the extent of what just happened, why didn't you call the police? You've now, there's somebody's life who's ended. There's somebody's life who's ruined. Multiple people's life who's now ruined. A lot of people's life who now ruined, including both families. Both families are now going to be affected by this. Is this something on my beard? All right. Both families are now affected. One lost. He's not able to come back. The other one, he's not going to be able to come back either. Not out of them four walls. Not out of that not out of that gated community he's going to be in. Because you're going to, no, you ain't going to jail, you're going to prison. And they all were young. I don't remember how old Kelsey and she hood is, but the boy Kai, I think he's only like 24. Like his life ain't even began, if we be honest. And if she got them to do it, she's wrong on so many levels. So many. I'm kind of full. Everybody keep picking through the sausages because they're little, but... Or trying to find the sausage I said there. The muscles got me full. It's messed up. I would never be able to put my brother... Child, one of my brothers, y'all will meet him. We're going to do a YouTube video together. He crazy. He crazy. So I wouldn't even put him in the predicament to ruin his life. You know what I'm saying? And if she called them on that man, she literally put them in the predicament to ruin their lives and end his. And that's not okay. That is not okay. If she truly has something to do with this, I hope she get everything she deserves. Everybody. In regards to T Hood, I respect the dad, but if this was caused by him putting his hands on her, he dead ass wrong too. We need to keep our hands to ourselves. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't get it. I could not look at somebody I love, like a partner. I got corn all in my teeth. And want to punch them in their face or anything like that. Anything close to that. And if I ever got to that moment, I'm leaving. Because I don't love you. If I can picture myself putting my hands on you in that type of way, like you just a stranger out on the street and I didn't just sleep with you 5 minutes ago, I gotta go. This is not love. This is not happiness. This is none of that. No. I don't be understanding how y'all could pick up y'all hand, whether open, closed, whatever, and put y'all hands on a person that you tell every night, I love you. I will never understand millions. I will never. And unfortunately, on so many occasions like this usually is the outcome. Whether the person who did the initial, action, life is now ended, or the victim. Like the person who was getting abused. This is usually how it ends. One of them is gone. When we should just be adults and just go. And I'm not just saying, I'm not pointing a finger at people that get abused. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about for the abuser. Leave. If this person make you that mad, that you gotta knock them, sock them upside their head, whack-a-mole, go. I don't get that. I literally watched a Facebook video yesterday. A girl was on live in a car. I'm assuming her boyfriend's car. And people were walking back. It seemed like they were leaving some type of function, a kickback or whatever the case may be. And people were walking by, speaking, and she rolled the window down and was like, kind of, hey, y'all, And the boyfriend literally opens the door and pow, hit her. He hit her. And he said, don't roll down my window, and just start calling her all types of names. Simply because she rolled down the window. She rolled down the window. And that made him knock her, like it was a UFC fight or something. And I was just like, oh my word. If her rolling down that window made him that mad, he got issues that she don't need to help solve. I was just like, what the heck? Am I missing something? She simply rolled the window down and spoke to somebody and got hit because of it. On that note, we out here. I'm trying to keep this new tablecloth as clean as possible, y'all. I'm sure we'll mess it up by video number 3 at the latest. So, y'all know what to do. If you have not subscribed to the channel, the red one right there, hit the bell button, so you can notify each and every time we drop a new video. But if you don't leave on the second with AyooTravv, jump into the description box, scroll down to the bottom, boom, right there, gonna see me social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, all that. And me, follow them, comments, let me know, some link on there, do whatever, let me know, so I post down, like, what's one, see, what's dumb, see, what's one, say, boom, say, what's one, equals dumb, I just don't know some. Other than that, it's been real, AyooTravv out. AyooTravv out.